Hey, what's happening, guys? Let's talk about Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren, UFC 239, July 6th. Interesting fight. Let's not waste any time and get right into it. Jorge Masvidal has an MMA record of 33 wins with 13 losses. He stands at 5'11" with a 74-inch reach. Masvidal is very well-rounded and an experienced fighter, veteran in every sense of the word. I would say he's primarily a striker, and his main weapons are his hands and his boxing, although he does utilize kicks, elbows, and knees. Jorge is an extremely tough fighter, great chin with 1 loss via KO and 46 professional MMA fights. Ben Askren has an MMA record of 19 wins with 0 losses, undefeated. He's 5'10" with a 72-inch reach. He's a former NCAA Division I wrestler, former Olympic wrestler. He's really highly decorated in wrestling, winning gold at the Pan Am Championships, the United States Championships, and the World Championships. Needless to say, one of the best wrestlers to compete in MMA. Askren gets a hold of you, he drags you down to the mat and does what he wants with you. And you can't get up, you can't stop the takedown once he gets his hands on you. Robbie Lawler came close to defeating Askren in his last fight. It was a controversial win for Askren, but it seems like a dangerous, skilled striker with good anti-wrestling is key into defeating Ben Askren. So how do these guys match up? Well, Masvidal has fought tougher competition by far, has the experience in MMA over Askren, he's the better striker. Toughness, probably the same. The damage Askren took from Lawler was insane. He really hung in there. 99% of guys would have been out of there after that barrage. Masvidal does have defensive wrestling and grappling skill, but wrestling versus wrestling, Askren dominates him. Here's the thing though, this isn't a wrestling match, it's mixed martial arts. The ability to strike changes a ton, is an equalizer. That with the fact that Masvidal has some takedown defense makes this an interesting fight. I think Masvidal beats Askren. Now I may be wrong, you can't pick him right all the time. Mixed martial arts is super unpredictable. Askren's wrestling may be so dominant he spams takedowns, holds Jorge down, and wins via decision. I could definitely see that. I don't see him finishing Masvidal. Askren, however, has huge holes in his game standing. He's fought some tough guys, but doesn't have this extensive background fighting high-level guys. I think Robbie Lawler exposed him a little bit. I'm thinking Masvidal makes it very hard for Askren to close the distance due to his striking game. If Masvidal can somehow get up or make Askren work hard for the takedown while peppering him with shots coming in, he can take this fight away and possibly stop Askren. It might be a really exciting short fight or a dragged out decision via ground control. Anyway, guys, we're going to have to see what happens at UFC 239. Very interesting fight. Who you think's going to win and why? Drop those opinions in the comments section. We'd love to read them. Always fun to have these debates. Thanks for checking out the channel and the video. The support, the likes, the shares, the subs. Truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.